It may surprise some to know every Friday night in Alabama, 3 teams take the field for a high school football game. The third is mainly overlooked until they're not.
They take a lot of abuse. And if a fan is being rude or calling names outside a booth, then we need you to address that, because the officials are not responsible for the fans.
You just have to learn to process it. Direct threats, no, you don't let those go in and out. You have to be very thick-skinned.
Heckling is abuse that we see, and it leaves an impression. But fan misconduct may not be the biggest factor that's caused a shortage of high school officials in some areas of the state.
People just, they age out, you know, some of us like me are moving on in years. We're not going to be able to do it much longer.
And then you go to the spread offenses, and then you go to all kinds of read runs, read pass, and it's crazy. And yeah, the speed of the game is a whole lot faster now than it used to be.
In Alabama, there are over 400 high schools divided between 8 districts made up of 26 high school official associations. They have contracts with the schools in their area to work varsity, junior varsity, freshman, and middle school games.
We can accommodate what we got right now, but if we start losing them like they do in Greene County, and Selma Association is the same way, they're way short of officials. They're in dire straits in those areas. I don't have an answer to it. I wish I did.
When we were down after COVID, I want to say that was 2020, so 21, we were down about 1,000.
The AHSAA is trying to boost incentives for its high school officials. They will make $120 for a varsity game this season, which is more than any other state in the Southeast. Same with the mileage rate. $15 for the first 60 miles of travel rivals any surrounding state. One thing the AHSAA is not considering right now is requiring schools to move games off the traditional Friday night to accommodate the shortage.
I know that's not ideal, because everybody's accustomed to Friday night football. I get it. But sometimes we gotta bend a little bit until we're in a place that we don't have to do that.
Before last season, Allen sent letters to the schools in his district asking if any were willing to move games on a specific week they knew would be short-staffed. 3 schools agreed to move games to Thursday to help the numbers crunch.
You're not going to move them to Saturday in Tuscaloosa. I mean, regardless of whether we have a home game in town or not. I mean, it's just not going to happen, because with the youth football and college football going on, nobody wants to do it.
There may be reason for optimism. Allen says last year's group of new officials was the best class he's seen in over a decade. The AHSAA is working on growing the numbers statewide, including a retention committee and a referee training course, which can now be offered in Alabama high schools.
And as a high school, you have to be 16 and older. They'll be able to officiate non-varsity contests. So we'll probably get a load of students that's going to try to help out this coming up season or the following year.
According to Referee Magazine, the sweet spot for high school officials is 3 years. At that point, they're committed, not just to doing the job, but making it the best it can be.
Yeah, it's my time now.